Hello there, my people. Flo here, also known as Anthony, and welcome back to my channel. A lot has happened. I'm rich now. That's the life. I'm rich now. Where do I start? Hold on. It's been like 2 or 3 months since my last YouTube video, which is honestly unacceptable. Today is December 15th, so we're halfway through December, which means we have 2 weeks left until the end of the year. Meaning, I want to start remaining consistent on YouTube. That's something that I've been battling with for a while, because YouTube is such a hard platform to stay consistent on because it's long form content. And I have 1,000,001 things going on, running my own business in New York City as a 24-year-old. And it's just a lot. And I'm well aware of the power that YouTube holds when it comes to having a platform on here. So that's something I really want to work on in 2026. Where do I begin? Well, I'm rich now. That's the first thing. Secondly, business has been doing great. If you don't know, I'm a photographer based in New York City. I moved here last year, 2025 or 2024, 22 years old, to pursue photography. And this year I have fulfilled that destiny. Booking clients back to back. My demand is extremely high for my work. Obviously, here's some of my work. So obviously my demand will be high for the level of work that I provide. Booking clients, traveling. I just went to Puerto Rico. I'm now getting prepared to go to Jamaica. Yeah, lovely life I'm living. I'm also getting prepared to go to Europe next year. I want to move to France for about 1 to 3 months, just so I can immerse myself in the culture and the language, because oui, je parle français un petit peu. J'ai 24 ans et j'ai envie de m'améliorer mon français parce que c'est trop impératif que j'apprends la langue de France, de français. It's very imperative that I learn the language of French, the French language, because I feel like it'll make me more important in the world. It'll build my assets, it'll build my attributes, my skills. And that's just, I have the money now. So I have the money and I have the competence to do so, to move to France for a couple months. So yeah, I'm preparing for that. I don't want to ramble too long. Like I said, I want to stay consistent with YouTube, and with the 1,000,001 things going on, I want to make YouTube as easy as possible, but also provide quality content for you guys. I hosted an event. The event went well. I met some lovely souls. And honestly, the event was an eye-opener for me because it showed me who my real friends are. My real friends came to the event, which was amazing. Yeah, and I invited my friends in the city to my event. I've always supported their outdoings, their goings, but no one supported mine. So that let me know who my friends are. And I'm not sad about it. One thing about me, I've been alone. I've been isolated for a very long time. That's why I am who I am now. That's why I know so many things. That's why I'm so wise at my young age, because I just spent time. When you spend time alone, it allows you to sit and reflect and really see the world for what it is. And also it teaches you not to need people. When you know how to be alone, you don't need anyone because you're just fine. Not to sound pretentious, because I am well aware that friends and family are extremely important to your mental health and just your social health as well. So not to sound pretentious when I say this, I'll be okay. Like if everyone in my life was to cut me off, I would be just fine. I would start over from scratch. I value the people in my life, of course, but I'm someone who's okay with being alone. But obviously I don't want that to happen. That's just where my mindset is. I don't really need anyone, to be honest, but I love all my people, of course. Yeah, hosting an event, and it was a couple of my friends in the city of New York, but mostly everyone was strangers, and I appreciated everyone who trusted me enough to even host an event. I charged $60 for the event, so the fact that strangers even trust me, that's another thing. It's such a blessing being trusted and respected as an artist and entrepreneur, because people were coming from different states. People were coming from Massachusetts, from the DMV, literally from different states to come to my event, which was such an honor. Like, my small town self moved to New York, and now I have people coming out of state to see me, to appreciate my work and my artistry. It's an amazing thing. I'm thinking ahead in the future, because that's what millionaires do. That's what billionaires do. They think ahead. They're always thinking of how can they improve for the future and scale for the future. Just been booking clients, working my ass off. I'm self-employed, obviously. That's another thing that happened. I think I talked about in my last video though. I'm now self-employed, just working on my photography. I will say though, I really want to target artists in my work because I embody an artist wholeheartedly. I'm a thorough artist. I write poetry, I screenwrite. I haven't released any of those into the world yet, but in the future, when I'm ready, I write poetry, I've screenwrote, obviously photographer, videographer, music producer. I do a plethora of things, but one thing I've learned is when you focus on one thing, that's when your life really starts to change. I used to think I had to be all of these things in order for me to see success, but no, when you focus and be obsessed with one thing and one thing only, maybe two things, you'll start to see money, wealth, riches, all of that come into your life. I will say though, I've been dealing with some imposter syndrome because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a people pleaser at heart, and working with clients is a little tough sometimes because honestly though, I have a great ratio. I have a great customer satisfaction ratio. Out of all the clients I booked, which is dozens at this point, I've only had 2 that weren't happy with their shoots, it happens, but yeah, and it goes to show how serious I take myself and my artistry because I don't want to disappoint anybody. Even though I have a great ratio, out of dozens, I've only had 2 that were dissatisfied. It still didn't make me feel good, and it put me in a little bit of a depression because I'm like, I thought I was doing good. I market myself, I promote myself as this amazing photographer, and then I have people that don't like my work, or obviously everybody's not gonna like my work, but my own customer doesn't even like my work. It gave me serious imposter syndrome, and I was a little depressed. I can't let that bring me down because you can't please everybody. Some people are just assholes as well. Some people simply just, you can never satisfy. And I'm not calling my customers assholes, but I'm just saying some people, you can't please everyone. That's one thing you have to be okay with running a business and being an artist, especially. You can never please everyone. That's impossible. But you should strive to just be your authentic self and continue to be great. And the ones who appreciate you will appreciate you. Yeah, that's been my life so far. But I will say I'm at a point now where I don't need to take every client that throws money at me. So I'm going to start vetting my clients more and being more selective with my clients, because now that photography is my job, I feel myself getting burnt out. And that's what happened to music production. I used to be a music producer, but when it became a job, I became burnt out and I quit. And I don't want that to happen. Thank you for watching. Salut.